Hello there. I'm just going to assume that this is recording well. My name is Lawrence. I'm going to do a variety puzzle today. Thanks for joining in. This is a puzzle called a cinnamon roll puzzle, and by Matthew Stock, and you can see his puzzles at happylittlepuzzles.com. Just a little plug for him, although I have no connection to him. And this is actually the first time I've ever done a puzzle by Matthew Stock. But I heard a recommendation for his website, and he just made this. This is the most recent, as of the recording of this particular puzzle go through. This is. I am recording today on December 5th, 2020, and as of today, this is the most recent post, the most recent puzzle that he has created on his website. This cinnamon roll puzzle is a brand new style of variety puzzle. As he notes here, this is a puzzle that was created by Eric Berlin. I believe he says on the website that Eric Berlin actually called it a jelly roll puzzle, but he changed it to cinnamon rolls because he prefers cinnamon rolls. But basically, there's you can see this spiral shape here on the right, and there are essentially three paths of words going around from the outside inward to the center. There's this white path on the outer edge, and then there's this gray or dark path, I guess he calls it, dark path on the inner edge. And then there's this kind of, I guess you could say, zigzagging path that goes like this, that is essentially double the length of the white path and the dark path. The clues are given for the words in the white path and the dark path with the number of letters, but then the cinnamon roll path, that zigzag path, is given without any indication of how long the words are. I'm just going to kind of go through this and talk my way through it. And I'll kind of zoom in a little bit just to make it a little easier for me here. Here we go. Indigenous group, I'm not really sure. That could be a few things. Maybe Sioux or Native is too long. I'm not quite sure. Inuit, perhaps? I don't know. I'm going to skip that. Sideline drink is perhaps Gatorade. So, Gatorade is 8 letters, I think. So indigenous group, on the white path, if I skip the first 5 letters, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then start Gatorade here. Gatorade. That is 8 letters, so hopefully that's correct. The I of IRS, that should be internal. INTERNAL. Internal, okay. Where is my super suit shouter of the Incredibles? I know that is Frozone. I love that movie. Excellent Pixar movie. Probably, well, maybe not my favorite Pixar movie, but one of the best, I think. Set of table and chairs. A set of table and chairs. I'm not sure what that could be referring to. A dining set, but then the word set is probably not included. A set of table and chairs. I'm not sure what that could be. A bit of embroidery might be a stitch. STITCH. Yeah, that's 6 letters. It could be a stitch. Let me skip 7 letters here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and then do stitch. STITCH and see. We'll see if that's correct. No longer sailing. That could be a few things. That could be docked, maybe. DOCKED is 6 letters. Moored. I think moored also works, doesn't it? I'm not totally sure about that. I'm not very confident on that, so I'm going to skip it. Blow off steam is probably vent. let's see, V-E-N-T as the last four of the white path. Now I'm going to kind of look back and forth between the cinnamon roll and the dark path to kind of connect these things. But first, kick to the curb on the dark path. I'm not sure what that could be either. But I do see sightseer here on the cinnamon roll side. I wonder if sightseer is tourist. And let me see what happens if I enter ST. So kick to the curb is oust. So yeah, that works. Tourist seems to be correct. And then indigenous group, this 5-letter one, has got to be tribe. There we go. So white whale species I can see is going to be beluga. And then the next one, like wolves on the dark path, that should be start with LU. I believe it's lupine. Isn't that right? Lupine, I think, is the correct adjective for wolf-like. Lupine is 6 letters, so that works. Is rock climber's spike? Does that work here? Beluga, and then Piton. I believe that is a rock climber spike, but I'm not actually sure how to pronounce that word. Is it piton or python? Piton? I don't know how to pronounce that word, but I'm pretty sure that is correct. Piton. And then wiped clean, ERA, I have to start. It's got to be erased, SED. So after lupine, we have mental health days, for example. And it's 2 words, 4 and 4. Starting with SE. Self, maybe? Self rest? No, what is that? Mental health days, for example. I'm not sure what that is. But let's continue on the cinnamon roll, see if that comes up. We had erased, and then next is like some Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer extras. What is that? E blank blank IN. What is that? Like some Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer extras. Elvin? Is that what it is? No, wait. Elfin. Is it Elfin or Elvin? I think it's Elfin, right? Elfin. Yeah, that works with self. So Elfin would be that. And then a gala booking would be what? A gala booking. Ooh, that's tough. I don't know what it starts with. Blank blank TE. Huh. Let's see. Just looking ahead, I just happened to, this caught my eye, this Lord of the Rings Hobbit in the cinnamon roll, that's got to be Frodo. So this is Frodo right here. Frodo. So I've got that. So the gala booking and Kathmandu natives is quite long here. It's a long little stretch. What would the gala booking be? What do you book for a gala? A theater? No. A banquet hall? A caterer. Caterers. There we go. Here we go. Caterer. And that's caterer. So mental health days was self-care. That's what it was. Okay. Next is part of a series, and that is N blank blank Or no, part of a series is Dark Path, so it's just dark here. It's 4 letters. Oh no, it's 7. So it has OD in the middle of it. Episode. E. P. Nope, that's not a P. EPISODE. So what do we have going on Kathmandu natives? After caterer, there is NEPA, Nepalese, plural. Okay. Great. Frodo was the Lord of the Rings Hobbit. Next is worst possible diving score. Is it just 0? Worst possible diving score has got to be just 0, I think. It's an odd clue for 0, but it's got to be 0. Part of a series I finished on the Dark Path. Indian epic poem. And there is my doorbell. Just a moment. Well, I'll be right back. All right. I was not expecting that, but sorry, I'm back now. Continuing, I forgot now that I have lost my place. Let's see, I had episode 0. The next one is annual celebration. That's 2 words. And after 0, we have N blank blank E. I'm not quite sure what that is. Do I know what an Indian epic poem is? It starts with an R. Wow. Okay. I might get stuck here. Let's see. How about sirloin or prime rib? That's got to be a steak. STEAK, 5 letters. So let's enter that in and see where we're at. Let's see. Episode. And then R. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 letters. Next one starts here. Steak. Okay. Got that. A running shoe brand. That could be a few things. Maybe Adidas, perhaps. And then crashes into blank with 8 letters. What would that be? Crashes into. Is that collides? Hold on. Let's look at the end here. They're fixed at body shops. If it's yes, that's dents. DENTS. And then it's got to be collides. ILLOC. Collides with. For crashes into. Okay, there we go. Experience again would be relive. RE, relive. Running shoe brand. What running shoe brands? Oh, no, sorry. That's not the... RE is on the white path now. What do I have on the white path? No longer sailing. Ashore. There we go. ASHO. Ashore. Got that. All right. So now let's look at the Washington University in St. Louis happens to be my alma mater, which is crazy that it appears in here. I wonder if it is this puzzle constructor's Matthew Stock's alma mater as well. That seems odd to include it. I mean, but anyways, where are we? Cinnamon roll. Collides. I've got school. This has got to be a school. And it's just one word. It doesn't say 2 words like these, so school is just what it is. Okay. Some young flamenco dancers are what? Chicas? Chicas. I like that clue. That's a good clue for chica. Large Japanese dogs are Akitas. Akitas. Cook's check is 2 words, and it ends with TEST, so it's something test. A cook's check. Taste test? Perhaps? I'm gonna guess. And then we're at this section in the middle that kind of has me stumped a little bit. Where did I end up? So Stitch I have on the white path. So in front of Stitch I have TTE as the ending of set of table and chairs. Set of table and chairs. Oh, God, I feel like this is something I should know, and I'm just not... For some reason, it's not coming to mind. What ends with TTE? Palette? The palette doesn't make sense, does it? Set of table and chairs? Okay, Indian epic poem. I'm still not really sure what that could be. Annual celebration. N blank blank E. And it's 2 words. And then totally silly. Oh wait, what do I have on this dark path? I have steak. Oh, Asics was the running shoe brand. Okay, I got that. Indian epic poem goes from R to A. Indian epic poem. God, I feel like I should know this too. Totally silly. What is that, like bonkers? Nuts. Nuts. No, that doesn't work. Because then it would be NSTTE. Nutso, maybe? NU. No. What could this be? 0. And then annual celebration. What annual celebration starts with an N? It's 2 words. New Year's, new anniversary. Is Frozone... Have I spelled Frozone correctly? Frozone is 7 letters, so that's right. Okay. I'm pretty sure it's Frozone. I'm like 99.9% sure that that's correct, so... But what could this be? Because obviously it's not New Year's, because that E would be wrong. No. N. Oh, man. I was cruising until I got to this section. And then I am just at a loss. Totally silly. Wild. Nutso. Bonkers. Insane. I'm going to use a different color here for a second. Just to see what happens. Insane. I don't think that is correct. That doesn't look correct to me. How about like Nutso? I don't... Yeah. Because then if I look at, like, the White Path, Nuotte, I don't know what that could possibly be. Annual celebration is this new... Is it new? An REW for the Dark Path for an Indian epic poem. Maybe it's not new. Maybe it's something else. Huh. Nev. Annual celebration. Oh my gosh. I'm sure this is going to be something that, like, once I see it, it's going to be like, why didn't I get that sooner? But I am stuck. Nearness. November. What is this? Totally silly. Set of table and chairs. Oh. Set of table and chairs. Is taste test wrong? Taste test has got to be right. A cook's check. Give it the taste test. What else could that possibly be? Test is definitely right. Taste. I only had the S to go on with taste, but I don't know what other kind of test that could be. Oh, boy. What is an 8-letter Indian epic poem? Totally silly. Bananas? Hold on. Yeah, that doesn't seem to make any sense either. Totally silly. Indian epic poem. Oh, somebody help me, please. Here's the thing: is I'm going to open up Google on my computer, and I'm gonna give Indian epic poem a search because I am lost. I really don't love going to Google for these things. Ramayana. Okay, well that fit. So let's see if that was enough to let me finish this off. Annual celebration is Name Day? Name Day? Jeez. I don't love that clue, I gotta say. Or I don't love that entry or that clue, really. Name Day is just not something that I am familiar with, I guess. I think I have heard of name days before, but I don't even really know what it is. That's a shame. I don't really like that one. And crossed with Ramayana, which is something that I have never actually heard of. I am not familiar with Ramayana either. So we got two things that I am unfamiliar with that happened to cross with each other. That's kind of too bad. Let's see if that is enough for me to get other things, though. Set of table and chairs. I still don't know what this is. Deck? No. Dinette. Is that a dinette? Is that right? That would make sense. And then what is this last one? It's totally silly is inane. There we go. I got it. We have everything done. Yeah, so like I was saying, that it's just a kind of, for me personally, an unfortunate crossing of Ramayana and Name Day, which just stopped me dead because I do not know either of those at all, really. But other than that, I mean, it's a very cool, you know, puzzle style, having these three paths that go in that overlap with each other a little bit and go next to each other. It's really neat. I really liked, I mean, personally, for me, it was cool to see my own alma mater in there. And again, I wonder if it is Matthew Stock's alma mater as well, because to choose that as an example for just the answer being school in the middle there, SCHOOL. You know, I think that's that's a very specific choice of a clue that seems to be random. So I wonder if it is Matthew Stock's alma mater as well. In which case, that is pretty cool. I liked seeing. What was the one that I liked? There was one clue that I liked. Some young flamenco dancers I liked also. Yeah, as a clue for chicas, I like that because the flamenco is like a specific choice that doesn't need to be given. It could just be like young girl in Spanish or something. But to choose flamenco as the cluing, as part of the cluing, is like a very clever way to do it. Let me erase these so you can see these clues again. Yeah, I was a fan of young flamenco dancers. Anything else that stood out? Mental health days as self-care. Actually, in retrospect, I really like the answer of self-care here, SELFCARE, down in the dark path. For some reason, self-care just didn't pop into my head at the time, but I do really like that two-word phrase being used, and mental health days, for example, makes sense. I'm a big fan of The Incredibles, so it was nice to see Frozone in there. That's something that I could just get right away. Yeah, overall, generally a good thing. Just with one unfortunate part that forced me to go to Google to find the answers. But great job. I really like the puzzle style, the cinnamon roll style. This is my first time doing a puzzle by Matthew Stock and seeing some overlap in potentially things that we like and maybe even our own personal history makes me want to go and do some more puzzles by this guy. So thank you very much, Matthew Stock, and thank you for watching. And come back and puzzle with me next time. Bye-bye.